This is part 2 of running LS-DYNA in Ansys Cloud. In this session, we will talk about how to remotely run the job in Ansys Cloud. The first step is go to the Ansys Cloud website and sign in. Once we sign in, the first step is click on the Files tab and choose a location such as east of LES. The ruler is select the region close to your local area. After that, click on New Folder and create a name, say My1. Click on Create. Select this folder, upload the file from your local machine. We choose this WBPZ file. And then upload. Once we uploaded the file, we can click on Applications. Here, we have two methods to run a job. The first one is called the in-browser interactive session. The second one is called the RDP interactive session. Let's try the first option. Click on Cloud Desktop. Before we run the job, we can say that we can choose the region. We can also choose the version we want to use. And we can choose the configuration, how many cores we want it. So here we can choose, let's say, 16 core. And before we launch a job, we need to browse to find the folder. We select this folder, we just create it. After that, we click on Start Session. Now we got a message saying job started. Here you can see that it's starting computer resource. This may take a few minutes. Typically, it will take about 6 minutes to get remote machine ready. Once we got the machine ready, we can click on the full screen to have a better view. And we can click on this file folder, browse to D driver, Ansys Cloud driver. In here, we can verify the file has been uploaded. After that, we can launch Workbench. We open the file, D driver, Ansys Cloud driver, and then right mouse button, edit. It's starting Workbench Mechanical. Once we got the geometry loaded, we can click on Analysis setting and choose ACPU, choose MPP solver, and run the job. We can click on Solution Information, change solver output, and look at output information. As you can see that we are running MPP with R10 solver. It took 50 seconds on A CPU. We can click on the deformation and do animation. Once we have done the results, we can go back project page, save the job, and we can close Workbench and close. After that, we hit ESC on the keyboard. We can End the session. Confirm. It's transferring data from computer resource to cloud storage. You can see that it transferred 141 megabytes at 39 megabytes per second. As you can see, the cloud desktop is showing completed. We got the green check mark here. As you can see that we received the email say job completed. Once the job is completed, we can click on the files. We can download the files from the cloud. So we can click on the download icon. We can choose this, download this file, and browse to our local computer, say demo. We can choose this location. We can choose download. Once the download is completed, we can select all of the file and delete. In the next session, we will talk about how to run a job with the RDP interactive session. Before we do this, we need to, again, first upload the file. We choose ESUS. We create a new folder, say try. Create new folder. And then select this folder. We will upload the local file. So we browse to, again, WBPZ file. And then upload. After we upload the file, we can click on Application, choose Cloud Desktop. Here, we can choose Ansys 2020 R1. We can choose 60 cores, select the folder. After that, we can click on Start Session. We can see that Ansys Cloud is started. Now, the remote desktop is ready. We can click on the Launch Desktop to launch the remote machine. Connect. Now, we are inside the remote machine. We can click on Workbench. We open the uploaded file. Right mouse button, Edit. Once the geometry is loaded, we can right mouse button Solution, Solve. It took 11 seconds to finish the job. We can click on any deformation, do an animation. After we have done the job, we can save it and then close the Workbench. We exit from the remote desktop. We can end the session. Once the job is completed, we can download the file. Once we finish downloading, we can select all of the file and delete. Here, we want to discuss a little bit difference between in-browse and intersection and RDP intersection. To see the difference, we can click on this icon to launch Ansys Cloud Guide. This Cloud Guide has 196 pages. It covered all aspects of Ansys Cloud. So this session talk about the difference between these two methods, especially for in-browse session. You don't have issue like a firewall access. Let's go back. In the real life, if you have a big job running, and in the middle, you may want to force to kill it. Sometimes, because once you start job, running on the machine, it will cause your Ansys elastic unit. If you are sometimes if you fail to kill the big job, you can click on this icon. It's called Submit Job Kill Request. If you click on it, you can see that you can submit the job kill request to the Ansys Cloud Operation Team, who will stop the execution of the space job in the cloud hardware. So this way allows you to kill the job sometimes you had difficulties. With this session, we talk about the different way to remotely run the job. With Ansys Cloud, you can access powerful machine to run big job.